Greetings and good day, YouTube and Twitch highlight watchers. How are you today? I myself am pretty excited to continue where we last left off in Stranded Deep. And where that is actually going towards the finale, finishing the game. I have to go northwest, I believe, because north is at this angle and west is at that angle, right? Anyways, it's in the reverse because of the camera. I keep forgetting about that. So, I didn't really have a goal, right? I didn't have a goal in mind. And because I didn't have a goal in mind, I was like, oh, like, what do we do? You know, one of those types of things. I gotta remember the controls because I don't. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna... We're gonna go. We're gonna go northwest this direction. And then that'll be us. Now, this is one of those things where I'm not sure if it's gonna be like... This might be 20 minutes. Us literally going there, doing a thing, and then leaving. Like, the island proper. Alright. Northwest it is. So hopefully this will take us directly where we need to go, and then we can finish the game, and we'll move on to the Cycle Frontier after that. The big thing is that the main reason I'm kind of like ending right now is I didn't really have a main goal, right? Like, I had a goal, don't get me wrong, but that goal was like killing the bosses. I didn't make a goal outside of that. Like, of course I had to build a warehouse and stuff like that, but I wasn't really... I'm not invested into that goal. I'm definitely gonna have to, when I play this game again in the future, come up with a more substantiated goal. Because I've heard of a couple people say that escape is boring. Right now we're self-sufficient, right? We can survive for a full year in this game if we wanted to, easily enough. And we would never have to leave the island. I would like to get a bunch more things for being able to keep retaining our water. We didn't bring the bed, unfortunately. I forgot about that. We might do a reload or two if we get lost, but I doubt we'll need to. Worst case scenario, we just make a bed. Rest on the bed and go from there. There she is. Whoa, 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 whoa. There she is. Yeah, like I said, I really don't think this is going to take a long time. I could be overestimating things, and if I am, I'll write down what I need, and then I'll come back. But it sounds like all you need is to kill the 3 bosses, and then magically craft the 3 components at any point in location. And bada bing, bada boom. You're good to go. What sucks is, this is, I'm pretty sure, a complete game. But it doesn't feel like it, because there's no, like, journal. There's no location. I would like to make this a complete game. You add a map. You add the ability to put little pinpoint like coordinates on it. You add journals that talk about the different bosses, right? You allude that those bosses have the components, and you put those components in their location, right? Like, or around them. Like, in the Megalodon, it'd be inside the Megalodon. In the Great Iba, it would be, where the Great Iba comes out at. And the final part would be the part that is being held in the squid's hands, or whatever. So I love how this is, it has to be on an island. Not even a half thing of fuel, hilariously enough. Pretty good looking place. Maybe I'll make my base over here in the future, because it's a pretty big area. Barrels. Corrugated metal. Beaks. Closed doors that lead us to only one location. Oh, cutscene stuff. Stock food, water, fuel. Oh. Okay, so I'm glad I did this. This makes sense. So we're gonna have to go back and we're gonna have to get more fuel. We're gonna have to get more water, possibly. I should have the water inside the boat. Ow. Probably not going to have enough fuel. We might have enough water, but not enough fuel. For sure. I mean, we did 10 things of food. So you do need a stockpile of shit. There's no way I have enough. Oh. I mean, we can try the gyrocopter. We just got the 3 parts right here. Also, we're like literally, we just need 1 more jerry can of fuel. That's not gonna be, that's gonna be piss easy to get. Literally just need 1 more thing of fuel and we could leave. That's hilarious. I do need to build and try out the gyrocopter. Maybe we'll fly it back. So the entire time we traveled northwest. So now all we need to do is travel southeast. I was planning on just like being like, screw it, reload. But I want to test out the gyrocopter. I will say, if that's as hard as it is to get, and I say that like obviously with quotation marks, then the first thing you probably want to do after looking at your map is be like, all right, let's go to this area and get the gyrocopter parts, because you can get a gyrocopter pretty easily, like pretty quickly. We're gonna need another thing of fuel just for the gyrocopter. I was trying to not say Moby Dick, but unfortunately, I don't want to be taking this back. I want to be taking the gyrocopter. Why not? That's not a lot. Well, mind you, I've been playing this game for a long time, on this save for a long time, and it just feels like the fuel and all those other resources aren't a lot, when in fact, discovering this without using the cartographer in-game, like how you can go to that cartographer and switch island and stuff like that, would be such a pain in the ass, because there's no way to guide yourself to where you need to go. You would need to literally just island hop. You would need to make a grid and like become a map maker. Because like, there were no hints to tell us where to go outside of the cartographer. There was nothing to be like, hey, these creatures have these parts for this plane in this location, you know? The only reason I even knew there was an end to this game is because I accidentally stumbled upon it when I was Googling something. Because this is what it was. I stumbled across the Great Iba when I was looting, because I was like, hey, this is weird. This is something that's in the middle of the ocean underwater. Okay, cool, let's check it out. And it went like, the Great Iba. And I was like, Is this one of those bosses somebody told me about? Oh, that's what it was. Somebody flat out said there were bosses. But I only knew what to do after Googling the Great Iba and finding out, okay, there are 3 bosses. This is what they are. They drop this, which can be found at this location. And I was like, huh. You need 10 things of food, 10 things of water, and when I say 10 things of food, that's kind of technically incorrect, because it is 10 things of water, but for the food, it's like, I don't know if you get more or less depending on what you put in there. Like, would I need to put 10 shark meat in there? Like 10 cooked or 10 smoked shark meat or large meat, and would it give me the same amount as the rations have? I don't know. Greetings and good day, Redneck. How are you today? Going pretty well. We're going towards the end of the game. We just need one more jerry can of fuel, and then we could fly out of here. I'm just kind of complaining a little bit about how, like, the game's very fun, but you kind of have to make your own goal for this game, because it doesn't, like, the only way you're going to find out what to do is by someone telling you, or looking it up yourself, or what have you, because they don't have any, like, journals or something you can find. It'd be cool if they had, like, RNG, where you can find previous survivors and a journal, and read the journal, and the journal tell you, like, hey, over in this direction, whatever, you know what I mean? Something like that. I might not even be going the right way. Not really, I need to be going more southwest. So, we need to go a little bit more, no, southeast I need to be going, that way. I may have to build a sleeping spot and sleep on the next island to go to the cartographer and figure out what the hell, because I'm not going to, I mean, I could, I didn't lose a lot of progress, or I wouldn't lose a lot of progress, but I want to try out the gyrocopter. Alright, so this is probably going to take like another half hour to an hour to finish, surprisingly. I think right there is actually one of the things. No, that's not right. Never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sleep at the next island to figure out where the hell I need to go. That right there is actually where you fight one of the bosses. That's that buoy. That yellow thing in the thing. I am in a very incorrect location. Yeah, I need to actually go to that island over there because I think I'm by the edge of the map right now. And after I finish this, I'm going to be going back into the cycle to finish those missions, unlock the new map, and go around it a little bit. I need to get one more elimination with a AR in the Cycle Frontier, and I need to get one more core, one more meteor core. And then I'll be able to progress a little bit more. Another reason why I dislike forced PvP in video games, I'm blocked until I get a kill for PvP. Mind you, I'm better at the PvP now, so I'm more confident in my capabilities to do so. I got a couple missions done. I was able to do the kill 15 things at Vaccine Labs. So did they change Jeff's up a little bit more or something? Because of the way you said you tested it and it was much easier to... Oh, with the... Never mind, I get what you're saying. Nice. Well, before you go, what do you have? What do you have? What are you buying? What are you having for dinner? I had pork loin. tonight with potatoes. Fucking delicious. One of the reasons why I was a little bit late tonight was consuming that. Have I been here before? I would laugh my ass off if this is what I think it is. Oh, crap. Well. Hopefully this will work on the crab. Okay, I gotta aim a little bit lower. Die! Oh, come off of it. I'm not gonna get killed by a goddamn giant crab. Whatever, this will work as a weapon. Alright, what do we need to build to make a bed? Oh, you fucker. Did that really do no damage? Did that really do no damage? My god, a crab almost killed me. How dare. How dare. Anyways. It shouldn't be that hard to make a shelter, yeah. Easy as shit. Nope, give me that. I need that. Ah, fajitas. Nice. I'll have 10,000 chicken vaginas. And a doggy biscuit to go. Name that reference! Making sure I don't hear a damn... Oh, interesting. So, I didn't realize this, but apparently the fruit on these islands can spoil as well. If you activate them, you better pick them or they spoil. I mean, mind you, you can still luckily keep the spoiled fruit and then plant it. I don't think it deteriorates like that. I don't have a flashlight. Need 4 of these. I'm gonna drop you. I actually need that. I'm gonna drop you. There they are. Save. I'm gonna double save it just in case. Save. Quit. Yes. Then we're gonna go to the cartographer and see what island we're on. Because we need to go back to our main base and then get the fuel. And after we get the fuel, we can GTFO. We're also gonna want to make a gyrocopter. I want to play with that a little bit. That might be OP as shit. No, 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 no. We are there. We need to go north. No, we need to go this way. North is over here, so east is over here. If east is over here and we go east... No, we gotta go like a little northeast. Yeah, northeast. It was like 3 islands, wasn't it? Northeast 3 islands. Probably going to take us an in-game 2 months in order to properly, quote-unquote, escape. That is... It's amazing what game knowledge will do to a person. Like, when you figure all that shit out, and it's like, it took you a month to get to a certain point. And then, the next season rolls around, and it's like, and I'm there in less than a week. Crazy. Crazy. As well as, like, I'm gonna go through the list of games that I would classify as horror or... Got a shark chasing us? Why is a shark chasing us? It is 3 gyrocopter parts, right? Is that us? I don't think that's us. That's Junk Island, though. So we're close. No, that's us. Right? That's us over there. Maybe. Shit. One of these islands is us. Oh, that island's us, right there. I couldn't see it in the dark, but that's our house right there. Out of gas. Oh, ain't I a stinker. Out of gas. But yeah, the biggest thing is we're gonna just need a lot of fuel. And we have, I think, 8 things in total of potatoes going. So we'll be able to get 2 jerry cans. 1 for the gyrocopter, 1 for the plane, and then we'll be able to get out as well as mess with the gyrocopter. I might get a little bit of extra because, just in case, because I don't know. I don't know the fuel efficiency for the gyrocopter. If it's only twice as worse, or like, if it takes two times as much fuel as this does, okay, we'd still be fine. But if it takes 3, that's a little bit of a different story. Also, I don't think you can kill a whale in this game. because the amount of damage I did was probably enough to kill a boss and a half, and I'm talking about like the final boss, because the final boss has the most health. Because I did a lot of damage to a whale. These are almost done. Okay, what do I need to make the gyrocopter? So we need fuel, filter, engine, battery, or electrical. Fuel, filter, engine, electrical. I'd also need some tape. And I'm probably gonna need a hammer. Yep. I hate auto run. Thing is a lot smaller than I felt it would be. Then again, I could put the 3 parts of it in my pocket, so. Yeah, it's filled on fuel. But yeah, at this point I've got different like fruit trees, and I think I almost have like, the only thing I'm missing is the Pippi, the underwater breath, and the aloe stuff, right? Those are like the only plants that I'm missing. Oh, can only sleep at night. That's a shame. I thought it was still night. Oh, well. Now we kind of basically just have to play the waiting game where we gotta wait for the potatoes to actually grow, keep ourselves alive for as long as possible. Not a hard thing to do considering how much, like, plant life and stuff we have access to. And how much food. So this is what we would call the quote-unquote boring stage of things, right? Because there's not much else I can feasibly do. maybe to pass the time, I know it's not efficient, but I'm thinking about it. Maybe I make a fishing pole. I have a bobber on Junk Island. Three lashing, 3 stick. Oh, how relaxing this game is, I really do. Or how relaxing it can be. There are times where it can be tense, you can still get like a little jump scare going. That's Junk Island. This right here is Junk Island behind me. I don't know why I'm bothering with the fishing pole, in all honesty. I'm gonna have to save it after I get the gyrocopter field up, because there's a part of my brain that's like, so can we land that on that? Basically, I'm doing the fishing thing to help pass the time, because otherwise it's gonna feel like it's gonna take forever, because I don't really have anything to do except wait for the potatoes to be done. Put the potatoes in the fuel cookers. Oh, fuck off. The first time we've had a shark come by in like 2 months, actually. That's like the first shark that spawned in at this location in almost probably less than a month, let's say, because every other time, I've not, like, maybe one other time recently. That was when I was like in the middle of the damn ocean already. I should be going faster than the shark right now. Maybe not when I turn. I wonder what is the fastest boat you can make in this game. Would it be one that has like no anchor, no sail, and there's only like maybe one big? We might do that. We might mess around and try and make a one big raft. Like a 1x1. See how that does. Because now's the time that we should start experimenting. You know what I mean? Just for a little bit. With stuff like that. Might literally just take that off. This is dumb. I'm a lot farther away than I thought I would be. I was gonna swim there and I'm like, no, because if a shark grabs me, that's fucking, I'm pretty screwed. Right? I mean, I'll be able to kill it relatively easy with this spear. But still, I don't want to deal with that, you know? Ah, once again, we have some crabs to deal with. Wait a minute. Can we, with a shark, mess it up? Or make it better? Because that shark was coming straight for me, fish. Can we catch a shark? Or will it'll probably bust the line for sure, right? Get as close to facing our island as possible and do some casting because I want to see how well the rod will work, basically. Like, is there a distance? Is it a... Like, what is the deal? But what's the deal with this fishing rod? Okay. Okay. So the bobber is how we how we fish. The bobber. Got it. And the line snaps, that gets rid of the bobber. Maybe the bobber would still be there? Interesting. Hopefully the potatoes have been cooked. Because honestly, it just might be these last 2 sets of potatoes that we need. And fill up the gyrocopter, fill up the plane when we get there. We're gonna have to go northeast again? No, northwest. Northwest. West. Northwest. But yeah, for sure the most efficient way to catch fish is with a fishing spear, because the fishing's just for fun in this game, right? Even then, it's probably not the most fun. Mind you, I'm not complaining, because I personally like even a simplistic fishing minigame like this. Is fun, you know what I mean? Like, I'm so very curious if a shark gets it, is the shark gonna take the bobber? I'd assume so, because it seems like the hook is the bobber, you know what I mean? Catch a grouper, I'd laugh. I wonder if this is not getting hit because it's not... The fish got away. Oh, okay. I wasn't paying attention. Maybe I should have paid more attention. It didn't take our bobber with us. That's nice. It's a shame that you can't, like, find... a better fishing rod. You know what I mean? Like a basic fishing rod. Like this is this, and then we could make better ones. Like maybe if we got cloth and a loom, we could make fishing line. Yeah, it's literally just... It's literally just press the button when you stop reeling and stop pressing the button, right? Simplistic as fuck. You know what game I want to play? I've been wanting to, like, I got an itch for recently. My Time at Porsche. I played it a long time ago, and I had like 4.5 days in it based on the way Epic does their like their time frame stuff. And I think I beat My Time at Porsche, but I might want to start a new game. I haven't decided yet, and turn the voices off and like not give 2 shits about the story. Yeah. So I wonder if the different fish will have different, like, fighting rates. That has made me curious. Literally just waiting for a damn potato. We just chilling here for a little while. Might be another day. I'll sleep through the day and hopefully the potato will have grown, and then we just have to wait for our jerry cans to be filled back up. I like how it doesn't have like a little cork or anything like that. Oh, I just realized something? It seems like it has the fuel in it already. Like the potato mash. I forgot about that. Whoops. Whoops. Waiting for potatoes when I didn't need to. Okay, mistakes were made. I'm like, I looked at the thing and I'm like, why does it say it's full? Okay, so when I'm in the shade, it does the same thing too, which makes sense, honestly. Man, that pixelation is insane. What am I doing? Jerry cans. I'm kind of waiting for it to be night so I can go to sleep. Doing this makes me kind of want to play Subnautica a little bit too. Like the underwater exploration aspect of stuff. The fact that there's like a bottom for the game. Is 1800 technically night? Yes, 1800 exactly is technically night in this game. All right. Let's figure this shit out. Let me get a compass. So we need to go north or west. Almost the exact opposite direction. Oh! Oh shit. There's a compass on the fucking... First thing we're doing the next time I play this, get a gyrocopter. Because this tells us exactly where to go with a compass. Oh, this shit's cool. Oh, this shit's cool. We should have enough fuel to make it. Oh yeah, okay. And it looks like there's no way that it's gonna move from this position like it would on the water. Nothing can chase me. It does look like we might be losing a little bit of altitude every so often. How high can we go? So it sucks that we won't be, like, we only can have the gyrocopter, it seems? Like, there's no storage in it? Ah, so that's the fuel gauge. Got it. There's no speedometer. Which makes sense. This thing's cool, but it's not really, like, the best to use for, like, going to an island, getting shit and getting out. This is for, like, alright, I got a stack of rations or something like that. I'm definitely gonna, the next time I play this is definitely gonna be a modded playthrough. For sure. It does look like it's using more fuel than the boat. So we can go from the middle of the map to one end, but we wouldn't be able to come back, right? Like, we wouldn't be able to make it all the way back to the island. Because we're about to hit the PNR, the point of no return. Which means if we wanted to, we would have to flip around to be able to go back to base. Now that we're past half fuel, we cannot return home. I mean, we could by reloading it, but no. I did put the fuel in my... Yeah, I should have the fuel in my inventory. I do understand why the gyrocopter doesn't have storage, though. Because it's one of those things where, like, if it had storage, you would be able to escape with the gyrocopter. You wouldn't have to need the plane from this carrier. Also, the fact the carrier, the plane's not rusted to hell while the carrier is, it's a little silly. I want to experiment by, like, pressing F. Oh, well, we lost the gyrocopter. Whoops. I didn't realize stopping the engine would get us out of the plane. It's a good thing I did it here instead of elsewhere. Whoops. Now we really can't go home. It's a good thing I didn't plan to. I thought it would just stop the engine, not fucking dive out of the helicopter. It's a good thing I intended to, like, finish this game right here. Silly. Kind of a shame you can't, like, explore more of this. You just have one location you can really go to. Like, oh, well, no, we can't go anywhere else. We could, like, they're gonna have this walled off. Like, nothing's here. That's a shame that the only thing that's here is this. And we are good to go. All right. Oh, I pressed W twice. I pressed W twice. I'm like, what is he doing? What is he doing? Go home. All right. No, I'm scared. No, I'm scared. That's hilarious. I would laugh if that's how they ended it. Oh, you're making me actually do it? Okay. It's literally just a fucking F to pay respects to me right now. That's kind of dumb. Because they could have had, like, you actually W to do that. Okay, the shake needs to stop. Yeah, I disclaimer, I have no idea. If you have, like, sensitivity to this kind of shit, look away, because this is not my doing. The game's, like, that was rough, man. That was fucking rough. That was starting to make me, like, dizzy. Like, they wanted to add a air of tension, like, are you gonna make it? Are you gonna make it? 3 hours. They're going to fucking cause a storm to make us crash, I guarantee you. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Another plane hit us. And it starts from the beginning again. Oh my god. No, you want to know what it is? We hit a private plane. In the beginning of the game, that's exactly what happens. It's like a cycle. They want you to do a cycle. Oh, that's dumb. That's so fucking dumb. I was confused for a minute. I'm like, was it a dream? No. That's dumb. I dislike. Whatever. Well, I do intend to at some point put another go at this, but not to like this. It'll be like a modded game with a lot of maps that I download from other people that they create, and maybe some maps that I create myself. But that'll be a while before I play this game again. Next on the to-do list is BioShock. So I'm probably gonna start playing BioShock on Tuesday? Yeah. Maybe, we'll see. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna put a little bit of time into Metal Gear Solid. Right? Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain. And Monday, Minecraft. Of course, after I'm done with playing those games for a couple of hours, I'll be switching over to the Cycle Frontier. But yeah, it's going to be a little while before I play this one again. In fact, I might actually end up playing My Time at Portia again. Oh. Cool. I actually acknowledge that the reason this game's probably a bit more known about is because of the YouTubers and stuff like special, like they did a little like thank you to them over there on the right hand side. It's surprising how few games do that sometimes. Like some of those obscure off the wall games that I wouldn't really have a thought about. The only reason I had a thought about this one was a combination of how much I've heard about it in the past and the fact that it was free from Epic. So that's the only reason that I played it. Because it wasn't really on my list of games to get, you know? It was fun, for sure. I spent a long time in it, and an in-game 58 plus days because I did a little bit of save scumming here and there. 58 days. which is 1 day and 3 hours I spent in my first playthrough, right? And the reason, like, now that I know, though, that you can get the gyrocopter that fast, for sure, what you can do is you can go to the cartographer, right? This is how, like, you look at a map. And you can create an island, create a new world, put whatever seed you want in, like, a... Right? And then it creates the world. We just deleted the world that we were on previously, so... we're done with that one. And after it creates the world, it puts you in the middle of the island, and it shows you where, like, all the bosses are and whatnot like that. So, like, the first boss is probably over here. Hell, this could be the escape location, but these are the bosses / escape location, right? And then you can create a new island. And after you create a new island, I'll like show a little bit of it off. Like just leave this as is because this looks like a pretty big island to begin with, right? You can like set height, raise or lower, smooth it, procedurally generate stuff, right? That's just for terrain. The objects, this is the big part right here. Trees, what do we want? We want maybe some ficus trees, maybe some wood trees, like palm, right? And you could like have a thing of like wherever you want, you can do that kind of stuff, right? Pine stuff, hippie plants, yuccas, palm, potatoes, right? All that stuff. You can just like do a lot of stuff. Plus, you can also have like boars, hogs, marlins, right? And you make spawns for them around this area. You can make spawners for hammerhead and great white, but you can't really make... Oh shit. But yeah, this is like the end zone here, so like make a great white spawner. Or is it up here? Oh no, you can't actually make a spawner for sharks. Mystery box. What's in the box? Air tanks, arrows, bricks, buoy balls, barrel. And like you could build a lot of this crap and like place it down. I didn't even know there was a machete in this game. There's not really a lot you can place down a lot of tarps and stuff like that, rocks. But it doesn't like rawhide a lot of stuff, but it doesn't look like you can place down crates and stuff like that, which is interesting. Maximum reached. Oh, take pictures and stuff like that? Yeah. Anyways. As I was showing this because, after you save it, you, like, put a name in, and then a description of the map, and then you save it, and then you quit, and then you say, yeah, whatever. Here's how you make a place different, right? You can't really replace the skulls, but you can drag and drop and make islands, right? You can drag, drop islands to replace them. And unfortunately, it doesn't really show. You have to click on them to see if they've been replaced. I kind of want to make a map where I replace everything, right? Just keep creating random worlds, I suppose, because I kind of want to make one where a skull is in every corner of the map. That's pretty damn close. We'll get one eventually. That's perfect for what I want. Because that was 2 in a separate corner. We're getting closer and closer to what exactly I want. I want one that's not too close to our home island. Because it's one of those situations where it's a pointless, at that point in my mind, to go on the other side of the map, right? Like, it's pointless to go over here. But it's not, but it is. You know what I mean? It kind of sucks that it seems to specifically spawn everything in one general location, it seems like. That's the best I'm gonna get. That's honestly the best I'm gonna get. But yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to get islands and stuff and mods and stuff for the Epic Games version of this game. Hopefully it won't be nearly as difficult as it was for Grand Theft Auto. Oh god, it shouldn't be. You would think it wouldn't be, right? It shouldn't be, because all it is a save file location for the island maps and whatnot, right? And a couple of, like, file changes. Not that difficult, at least you wouldn't think. However, we'll figure that out later. For the time being, that is going to be the finale for Stranded Deep. I hope you all enjoyed. If you haven't, are new here, and if you haven't already and are new here, be sure to become a citizen today via subscribing to this channel as well as my main channel. Links will be down in the description below through all my links and streamer links, where you can... We're going to be switching over to the Cycle Frontier, but that's where you can catch me on all of my associated sites, right? Wait, what? No. Links should be down in the description below through all my links and streamer links. That's where you can catch me on all of my associated sites, right? If you're watching the Twitch highlight, that's !links, like so. And it's through there that you can catch me on YouTube, Twitch, follow me over there. Catch me when I go live at 6 p.m. EST, EDT every single day, at least for the year of 2022. Use the invite link to join the community Discord and always get the most accurate notifications of whenever I do go live, if I'm going to be a little bit late or early to a stream or what have you. Outside of like a half hour, and as long as I know I'm going to be late, and whatever else catches your fancy. with all that said and done, YouTube and Twitch highlight watchers, that is going to be it for me, for you, for the time being. So until next time, take care, and have a good one. Bye-bye.